Hi guys, it's Janet Wakeland with RemarkablyCreated.com. In today's One Take Wonder video, we are going to look at creating this really fun favor for a tea party. I am hosting a 4-day crop and craft retreat next week, and the theme of that is a fairly crafty tea party. So we're having lots of fun with fairies, and we are actually hosting a tea party on Saturday of that event. So I thought this would be a really fun favor for the tea party part of our retreat. I did see this idea on Michelle Reynolds' blog, but I went ahead and altered the dimensions just a little bit so that I could get more out of a piece of cardstock. So let's take a look at everything that we need and let's make this favor together. First, the stamp set that I'm working with is our Tea Party stamp set, perfect for tea parties. I'm working with Whisper White cardstock. You're going to need a piece that's 2 inches by 4 1/4 for the insert. And I did 4 1/4 because it does slide down nicely into the teapot, and 4 1/4 is half of 8 1/2, so it allows me to get nice even cuts out of my cardstock. You're going to need scrap white cardstock for stamping the tea party image. Scraps of whatever color you want to contrast. Here I'm using Coastal Cabana, and I used Blackberry Bliss, 2 of my favorite colors. You're going to need a piece of crumb cake cardstock that is 4 1/4 by 10 inches. That will allow you to get 2 from 1 sheet of cardstock. You're going to need your oval framelits. This is what you're able to cut your stamped images and your backing oval out with, is your oval framelits. You're going to want a 1-inch punch. You'll need that for the spout. The Apothecary Accents Big Shot die. And then you're going to need 2 sizes of oval punches so that you can create the handle. In addition, I am using some elements from our Artisan Embellishment Kit, a little doily and one of the pretty little rosettes. And then of course it's a tea party, so you're going to need a tea bag. So let's go ahead and get started. You're going to take your 4 1/4 by 10 inch piece of cardstock and you're going to fold it in half, and we'll give it a little score. And then with your Big Shot die, it doesn't matter on either end, you want to place the fold so that it does not extend the whole length of the image. You want to keep it inside the edges that cut. And right here, that first little loop, you want to just put it just like that on there, and you're going to cut it. And what's going to happen is that's going to give you a nice, sorry about that, a nice flat bottom, okay? And it's something that opens. Then what you're going to do is you're going to take your scissors and you're going to cut the top part. And do I have the extra? So this would have been on here like this, and we just cut that piece straight across so that you can go ahead and stick your tea bag in there and you have that cute little tag sticking out of the top. When I work with things that are going to hold something, have a little bit of tension on the edges, I like to work with fast fuse. And I've already started to adhere it a little bit. With the fast fuse, you always want to give it a nice little flick. That's what helps break the fibers of the adhesive. And when you're adhering this project, you want to make sure that you don't go very far into the center because you want to be able to get your tag in and out of that. So on a scrap piece of paper, you're going to take your smaller of 2 ovals first, and you'll punch that smaller oval. You don't need that piece. Then you'll take your larger oval and you'll position it around the smaller opening that you just punched, and you'll punch that, and now you'll have the handle for your teapot. And so you're going to want to catch that. There we go. Just like that. And then on this side, before you totally steal it, this piece that you cut off the top is going to become your spout. And I like to position it down here towards the bottom so that there's nothing on that little piece right there. And now you can seal it up tight. You're going to take your 1-inch punch, and now we're going to just kind of create a little indentation there so it looks more like a tea spout. Then continuing on with embellishing and decorating. Oh, I got something stuck to me. We'll go ahead and we'll put our doily on. We'll take our Blackberry Bliss oval. With this one here, you could choose to raise it up with a dimensional for a little bit more wow or a pop. And I didn't snap it, and you saw that little adhesive fiber. So we'll put that on there. And now we can set that aside for just a second. On your tag, You can go ahead and stamp whatever image. I stamped thank you because I am thanking the guests that are there, using it as a favor, but this beautiful pot with flowers would have worked really well as well. And this image we're using on something else, so I didn't want to stamp You're My cup of tea because I have that on another favor that we're giving them. So we have that, so let's take our tea bag, and there's a little notch right here so that the tea bag string goes through just like that. And I'm going to reach around the camera view because I forgot my dimensionals. I'm going to take a dimensional and capture the string. And you want to make sure, 2 dimensionals, Janet, I don't need 2. Okay, well, pretend like you don't see 2. You want to make sure that your tea bag is secured with that dimensional so it's not hanging off the bottom. I'll peel that other dimensional off in just a second after this is all over. And we'll secure our flower right on here. Oh my gosh. Do you guys ever just laugh at yourself for trying to show somebody something and of course it's not going the way you want it to? And now I can take that and I can stick it down inside my teapot. And I like the little tag hanging out. And so there you have a very sweet little tea party favor. So have fun embellishing and decorating for the next tea party that you're hosting. Thanks for watching. Take care and God bless.